Good morning. So little sassy butterfly wing seahorse here is finished, and I'm fixing to resin her. So I'm excited. She's sold and she gets to go live on a farm. How cool is that? Anyway, so because of dust, we're going to go ahead and put a layer of resin on her. That way she'll be able to wipe this off, because those little crystals and stuff, they would definitely collect dust if they're not covered. So I'm so glad to have talked with her about that. My concern was little ones, picking it off or something, but that was not a problem. So, but the dust is. So anyway, that's something to think about. Back, I go around the edge, so it's very tacky, with this liquid frisket, and then tape it with frog tape, and that's what I'm doing right now. So let's see how this goes. I'm so excited. I haven't been selling my stuff because, I'm painting for backstock, but to be honest, it was really kind of nice. And so my husband's working on the website, and well, he's done with his part. He's got me all together, so I've just got to get my stuff up there, and then I'll be selling again, just so you know. Liquid frisket and frog tape, and she's ready to get sealed. Here we go. Hi guys, so welcome to my messy studio. I'm going to do a little bit of resin and then just get out of here. I hope you're having a great day. I have no monitor for around, so it's just for this. I'm going to push you on down here if you want to take a look at what we're doing. This is the butterfly wing seahorse, and she gets her resin. Ed Williams, my brother, on the music. All right, feels nice and warm. I am using Pro Marine resin, which now has become Promise, and I've heard very good things about it, but I have not tried the resin under that name. So I still have my old Pro Marine. This is a flood pour, so you normally would start in the middle, I would, but I have crystals on this, so I'm going to take a stick and just drizzle over the tallest of the crystals and florals first. It's very textured. She's got florals in her hair, and there's crystals and texture on these sea life. Just make sure all of the highest spots get it. All right. I think that's close enough. Now I'm just going to go ahead and pour it in the center. I have leveled this as best I can. And I have a little lid over here that will become a resin palette. This is my leftover resin. Just keep adding to it. That was my sister's idea, and it's absolutely fabulous. And you can color it up and make the prettiest little mini palettes with your leftover resin. I'm going to add more. That's not as much as I want. I want it thick. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep pouring and let it flood. This little seahorse got sold. I am so excited and happy. She gets to go to live on a farm. How beautiful. And so that was an interesting discussion I had with the customer here, that dust, possibility of dust was an issue because of the farm surroundings. And man, I'm so glad to have heard her say that. I never really considered that. I mean, that's why we spray all of our art, really, so that someone can swat a fly and then wipe it off. You know, it has to be a livable piece. So, considering the dust, now I'm going back to looking at all of my other crystal art pieces. But that's okay. I want a nice solid pour. I want to make sure that everybody's getting everything. And then I'm going to take my fingers and just run it around the edge there. Now underneath, I have already used a liquid Frisket mask. It's liquid mask that you paint on underneath. And then you let it sit for a little bit and get tacky before applying your frog tape. And then the cleanup is most generally just fabulous, minimal. So that's what's underneath. This feels really good around the edges here. Let's see. So this is the torch I'm using. That's my backup. Looks like that. And you just push that little button and click. If it doesn't do anything, then you, let me move these paper towels and this coffee. Okay, so then you open the valve a little bit more and then try it again. And you just keep doing that until you start hearing it. You hear it hiss. I bought this on Amazon, both. That's what you use. I've never used a torch before I got this, so I was a little scared about it, but it's actually very, very easy. All right. And then you just crank it back down, and then you can release that little button, but whatever. Now I'm going to get down and see where any bubbles are. And I'm going to stay above a few inches. And I'm going to keep my torch moving. That's the only thing. Keep it moving. You don't want it sitting on a spot very long at all. You just keep it moving. If you have whites, stay off of those light colors and whites a little bit higher. And you don't need to do it a lot, just here and there. And then just let it sit. Give it a good 5 minutes and come back and do it again. That's probably all you would need. If you still see some bubbles, use your little toothpick or whatever. So then come back and go ahead and just do that swipe underneath with a popsicle stick or whatever, glove. That way the drips still, even though you've got it masked and taped, it's just easier not to let them get like totally solid and large. And really there is nothing to be afraid of when you go to resin. I was a scaredy cat, I'm telling you. And you know, today I still do, like this piece. I'm just hoping for the best. You can never really know. And I guess that's why, you know, it's a little nerve-wracking. But the results of a piece that's resined, to me, if given the option, I would say, yeah, most of the time, resin does, it just adds that extra depth, and it's just amazing, you know, gives that next step. So not always. I have pieces that aren't, but this is so whimsical. I'm going to hit it again with this, and then I'm going to get out of here. Thanks if you're here. I didn't know. I can't see. But anyway, thank you. And if you followed me, I will definitely follow you back. If you're into art, let me know, because so am I. I love talking art, learning techniques, and sharing processes. That's what I'm all about. Self-taught, so it's not like tutorials, but you know, hey, I've learned a few things in 30 years. I'm still learning and I love it. This is gorgeous. I'm so thankful to the lady who decided she loved this piece enough that she wanted it to go to her farm. I'm stoked. Anyway, you guys have a fabulous day, and I love you all. Shout out to Bold Dreamer 321 and Sherry Carr, my subscribers. And thank you, teammates. I'm going to run around and see everybody today. All right. Love you, bye.